Hello students, coming to the numericals on Gauss theorem. So this is the numerical question. Electric field is 6I bar plus 3J bar plus 4K bar. Calculate the flux through a surface having area 20 units. Area is given as 20 units, which is kept in the YZ plane. So first of all, I am drawing XYZ surface axis like this coordinate system, and the surface is kept in the YZ plane. And I told you to find the flux. So this is the surface, and to this surface draw the normal perpendicular n cap must be drawn. So this is the surface ds, and this n cap is in the direction of x-axis. That is why surface area ds bar is equal to magnitude is 20, direction is along x-axis, n cap is along x-axis, that is 20 I bar. This is the value. Now flux phi is equal to E bar dot ds bar. So dot product E bar I can substitute ds bar. This one you have to understand clearly. And this is the basic knowledge in 11th class. I components you have to multiply. So 60 into 20. Here j component is 0. Here 3. 0 into 3 0. Here k component is 0. 0 into 4 0. So answer is 1200 units like this. Now coming to the next question. It is in the textbook also. So many times this question came in the final exams. Suppose this is a cube, a charge is kept at the center. So they are asking what is the flux through each surface. Here how many surfaces are there? Total 6 faces are there. 1, 2, 3 like this. You can check it. 6 faces are there. I told you Gauss theorem, flux phi is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times of charge inside. So this is 1 by epsilon naught times of charge inside. So inside charge is only q. Answer is q by epsilon naught. It is coming from 6 faces. But I am asking each surface, each face. So for 6 faces, q by epsilon naught. From each surface, this is distributed equally by the 6 faces. So by 6 I am writing, this is the flux from each surface. Again I want to mention the difference between these two numericals. Here I am applying E bar dot ds bar. Since area is given, electric field is given. But here point charge is given, so I am applying 1 by epsilon naught times of charge inside. So these two differences you have to catch. And one more application I am giving, it is in the textbook also. So many times it came in the final exams. Here electric field E bar is equal to E naught x by L I bar. And there is a cube, so which is bounded by the surface x equal to 0, x equal to L, y equal to 0, y equal to L, z equal to 0, z equal to L. So from this cube, in this cube, how much charge is contained inside? What is the charge inside the cube? First of all, you have to draw the diagram. X, y, z coordinate system. What is the meaning of this x equal to 0, x equal to L, y equal to 0, y equal to L, z equal to 0, z equal to L. So x is 0, y is 0, z is 0. That is means origin 0, 0, 0. X equal to L here, y equal to L here, z equal to L here. This is the sentence. And this is the cube diagram I am drawing. Now again I am saying consider the surface from which electric flux is coming. See this surface. This is the ds bar, and if you see what is the shape of this surface here, only one surface I am asking, not total surface. Total surface is cube. This face is like a square. So side is L. That is why area of this square is L square. Area of this square is L square. N cap is towards along x-axis. That is why ds bar is equal to area of the square L square I cap. Why I am writing I cap here? N cap is towards x-axis. So I am writing I cap, I bar. So electric field E bar is equal to, this is the value, at x equal to L I can substitute. So I got E naught into I bar. Again phi is equal to E bar dot ds bar. So E bar value is E naught I bar. So ds bar is L square I bar. So I dot I is 1. So I dot I is 1. I am not writing E naught into L square. This is the flux. But I am asking the charge only. So phi is equal to q by epsilon naught. So q is equal to epsilon naught cross multiplication. Substitute this value here. You will get this is the charge inside this cube. And here you will get some doubts. Why sir is taking only in this direction? Why he is not taking here? Sir, if I will take here n cap, what will happen? I told you n cap is like this. electric field is like this, both are perpendicular. From this surface or bottom surface, flux is not coming. That is why I am not considering these phases. So in which direction flux is coming, that sentence also only I want. Remaining 0, 0, not necessary. If you want, you can see here E bar and N cap are perpendicular. Here also N cap is like this. These two are perpendicular. Flux coming from this surface is 0. So go through this type of numerical questions. Previous questions also there. And I am going to explain the next applications.